How can I find out if someone is receiving Social Security benefits? As our leaders on Capitol Hill battled out over how to shrink spending in an attempt to contain this mountainous atrocity we refer to as the deficit, the conflict between revenue taxation and spending will eventually arrive at the door of the Social Security Administration. It has been well established that the system may be headed for doomsday without severe reform, and with this in mind a number of proposed solutions are likely to emerge. The chief premise of the plan would compel all workers to set aside 10% of their wages into a portfolio that is highly diversified with negligible management fees. The savings would be collected via a payroll deduction and put into a managed fund. Some propose a fully managed portfolio administered by a government agency, while others favor allowing the worker greater control over the investment options. The overall goal of the program is to provide the retiree a method of supplementing their Social Security, thereby reducing the burden on the system as a whole. However, should the Social Security system collapse, as some do predict, the obligatory savings plan will lessen a blow to our nation's growing population of individuals over the age of 65. Dating back to the 1700s, our country does not respond well to something that is forced upon them, good or bad. However, while Americans tend to be defiant to anything deemed to be mandatory, one cannot argue that the current voluntary-based retirement programs are not getting the needed results. Simply put, employees are doing an inadequate job of planning and preparing for their retirement needs. According to 2009 figures from the Employee Benefits Research Institute, only 59% of workers had access to employer-based pension or retirement plans, and only 45% were actually participating in them. A forced plan would go further towards the promise of financial security at retirement. While it is valid that mandated answers are not always the best solutions, one must keep in mind that this initiative would not be a tax but rather a savings program. Whether you support or oppose this theory is not as important as the realization that proper financial planning is essential for you and your family. As a society, this awareness has become sobering, to say the least. The skyrocketing cost of living and the rapid escalation in the cost of healthcare demands planning and concern. Getting sound advice from a seasoned financial advisor makes sense at any age. Active portfolio management from an expert professional can put you into a position to enjoy your retirement years rather than fear them.